boots on the ground, putting it down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Stock Scoop. I'm Mickey Dee, your host, founder, creator, publisher of the Baby Knockout newsletter, where our baby knockouts knock out the stock competition, ladies and gentlemen. And we did it again this week. We'll talk about that here in a second, especially in uranium. We'll talk about it here in a second. But the scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm an author, I'm a researcher. I put it in black and white so you'll have it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. You can go to Amazon.com. You can go to any of your local bookstores, and you can get my books there, ladies and gentlemen. Just get all the Mickey D books, and you'll make money. Just like that's what they say, you'll make money. So that's what we want you to do. We want you to be very, very successful. So we do advanced research, ladies and gentlemen. So we're looking years in advance at these stocks. So when we look at a stock like, we do a book like this, Marijuana Today, Vanadium, Uranium Tomorrow, Companies Get In Early, Hold and Grow Rich. And we have a list of gold stocks. This is 6 years ago, we have the gold stocks in there. We have stocks at Nico Eagle, stocks like that at $35, $40. Well, everybody likes it now. It's $180, We have stocks in there like our uranium stocks, stocks like energy fuels, and stocks like, let me just get a little list here. Uranium Energy UEC, $225 market cap. It's considerably more now. Take a look at it. Chemico CCJ, $4.7 billion market cap. $4.7 billion market cap. It's probably a little bit more today. Why don't you take a look? That along with this is advanced research now. This is advanced research. Not only do we do our fundamental analysis, we do our technical analysis, but we kick down doors, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we do for you. Because when I was working every day and putting in 12 hours a day, I had guys that were newsletter writers that gave me the stocks for $29 back then. $29. So that's what we do, ladies and gentlemen. How to Invest in Uranium Now. This is the only book banned in Germany. Germany, the only book banned in Germany that particular year. It's big week. I want to give a shout out to Bruce Lippa. Thank you, Bruce, for the coffee. Coffee, you went and chimed in, man. I really, really appreciate it. You see, I'm wired up right now from the coffee, so thank you very, very much, man. Also, Willie Mack. Man, the market overshoots every time. You ain't even got to worry about it. It's going to happen. That greed, fear thing in the market, when those uranium stocks went down that day, everybody was greedy. What does Mickey Dee have to say? Well, don't worry. Don't worry. Have no fear. Mickey Dee is here. So I'm going to tell you, it wasn't a problem. It's not a problem. This is my third time doing this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Third uranium bull market. Fapper 18, don't worry about Kazatomprom, Kazakhstan. I don't care what they say. Let's see what they do. They're saying anything, They'll say anything to please somebody in Washington. They'll do anything. So you guys know that, Dexter, hey, those recyclables, yeah, we got a Dexter. We gotta worry about, there's the recyclables, those rare earths, and we'll take a look at that. We got a play we're working on. We're researching right now, and because you asked that question, you're going to be the first one. I'm going to let you know in the Baby Knockout newsletter. I'm going to let you know what stock that is that we're working right now on the recyclable rare earths. So it's going to be a big thing. It's going to be a big thing. Jeffrey, Mr. Chalmers has done it. Dysprosium, ladies. Without further ado, let's talk about this DY here in a second here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you, the rare earths are very, very expensive. I've told you that before. You already know. You can get roughly a kilogram of this dysprosium for a kilogram will set you back, about about 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds or so. It sets you back about $455 or so. It's not like you look at the uranium. What's going on with uranium, and then look at what they're doing with the rare earths, which are very much more expensive. We'll talk about it here in a second, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe. Let's look at some charts. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Stock Scoop. I'm Mickey Dee, your host. Thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much. If you could hit that thumbs up, that would really, really help the channel here. Thumbs up. I'm not getting enough thumbs up. I need that thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. What happened this week? As you guys know, I had a rough week last week because I went over to MP Materials, which is one of the top companies there. I went to their corporate office. Kind of came up empty a little bit because I didn't get what I wanted. But I don't have to go to Energy Fuels to get what I want. Energy Fuels produces first 99.9% dysprosium oxide in the United States. That's big, big news, ladies and gentlemen. That's big time, big time. We've been waiting for Mr. Chalmers to come out with something about these rare earths, and behind the scenes, he's been doing the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Energy Fuels achieves historic milestone, first U.S. dysprosium oxide production at 99.9 purity. Thank you, China 99.5 purity. So not only are we tops there, he's top scandium. We're top. There's gonna be all these different names of all these different critical minerals and all these rare earths and stuff. We'll have to learn. So not only will you know Kazatomprom and Kazakhstan and Rosatom and all these other names that we have, you're gonna have to learn some of these. Dysprosium. We'll talk about that another time. We'll work on that. But Energy Fuels reached a significant milestone in the American rare earth processing by producing 1 kilogram of 99.9% pure dysprosium oxide at its White Mesa Mill in Utah. Now, you guys know this White Mesa Mill is going to be a champion. That is a golden piece here for UUUU. That's why early on at under $1, I told you it would get to $10 and it's gonna go much, much higher. Mark my word. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna do something I don't normally do, but something inside of me is saying after visiting with MP, I haven't visited their Texas project that they got going on right now. But these two companies, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. One is $70, one is $10 right now. I would not be surprised if the one that's $10 right now was higher than the one that's $70 right now. I know that's kind of crazy. Mickey D, what are you saying? Are you saying that UUUU Energy Fuels is a better stock than MP Materials when the government did their homework and they put money there and they didn't think uh, who's a better researcher, the government or Mickey D and the scoop? Who's been right most of? I ain't gonna even go there. I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. The achievement signals a potential turning point in American manufacturing and national security, as dysprosium, a critical for high performance technologies, yet has historically been sourced almost exclusively from China. The breakthrough comes at a critical time when the demand for critical minerals energy transition is accelerating globally. There's a lot to this story, ladies and gentlemen, but you guys get the gist of it. You know what's going on here. Let's take a look. What did Mickey Dee say early in the week about the just the other day? What did I say? Stockbroker might want to take a look at. That's UEC, ladies and gentlemen. $9. Just a little blip on the chart. Not a big thing. What about favorite here? Baby knockout energy fuels. These are baby knockouts because we got these stocks under $1. You should have been piled in under $1 and maybe sold. Energy fuels, I bought and sold it now almost over 40 times over the last 5 years or so. You can see a big red candlestick on these things, big bearish look. Uh, are we going to revert? Are we going to go down further? Yes, we can. Are we going to test the come down a little bit further and test that 48 day? We can. Could we crash through the 48 day and test the 200 day? Yes, we can. But but I don't think so. That's what I said. I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so. And what did we do? We did our little reverse and pulled on back up and closed higher than we did when we had the pullback. So, Energy Fuels with Mr. Chalmers over there, ladies and gentlemen, with their first dysprosium announcing that announcement. That's big. That's big, ladies and gentlemen. That's big. You're going to hear more about that from me, not from the national media or anyone else. You're going to hear it from moi. Okay. And what else went? Another reversal, UEC. By the way, UUUU. Uh, that's we. That's we had a last call on the $10 for that one. Last call. Sorry, I'm kind of scratching up a little bit here, ladies and gentlemen. That was the last call on that one. Also, let's take a look at our leader. What's it doing? Cameco. Uh, it's doing very, very well. Closed above that 48 day, just above it. It was pulling back a little bit, and it's. I told you these pullbacks are going to be brief. In a bull market, when stocks pull back, you get your 15%, you get your 10% or so. Consider. I can't tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I don't know your risk tolerance. I don't know your account. I don't know anything about you. But I can tell you, pullbacks are always the best time to buy stocks. What did Warren Buffett do the other day? I mean, you got a pullback in something, and he was all on it. And pullbacks, ladies and gentlemen, it's a time to get all in if you're not in, and if you like that sector, and if you have conviction about that. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate it. It help the algorithm. Um, I'm going to have to answer a question here pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen, and it involves you because you're the audience. And I promised you years ago that I would not be doing commercials on this show. I would not be doing those type of partnerships on this show. I promise you that. But I want you guys to know that the pressure is becoming not overwhelming for me, but some people that I work with is becoming really a big thing for them because they see a major business opportunity here with YouTube and with the channel and with you. See, never mind Mickey Dee and the Scoop. They want you. They've mentioned companies. I got an email mentioning lithium companies, gold companies, cannabis companies. When they become, they're setting all this stuff up. And people are getting their marketing in line. And they want you. We're we're a small channel. We're a small loyal channel, but they understand that my people, my subscribers, those you guys act. You guys have the power. And that's what these people understand. I mean, they say glowing things about, hi, my name is such and such. Your channel is amazing, this, that, and the other thing. I got this massive opportunity. They go into numbers and this is what you can do. The lithium companies are knocking on my door. The gold companies. There's enough people out there doing that. You guys tell me. I think there's enough people out there doing that. I think there's only one Mickey Dee and there's only one set of baby knockouts. I'm the baby knockout. That's what they call me. They say you're the GOAT. you know. So to have me in this same group, getting these doing these videos and getting to it. I trade for a living. I do it. I'm not gonna, I give you the information in the books. Maybe that's, in the newsletter, which you can get, follow the information in any video. I don't know. I'm kind of caught up a little bit because they're throwing money like it's raining or something, like it's a hurricane storm or something. So what? Not all money is good money, and I realize that. So you guys, I want some input from my loyal subscribers that I've been with for a long time. They're throwing stuff out there. And I'm not one to go pick it up. I don't chase them. I replace them, ladies and gentlemen. But I've had some top level. When I tell you top level companies, you've heard of these companies that want a partnership with us, and that's not what we do. We're a tiny little blip, and but our 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, whatever subscribers that watch these videos, they want you. They want you because they know if you listen to me and you listen to the show, you're very much informed. You're out there and you know what time it is. So they want you. You guys give me some input on that. I need your help. I don't call on you that much, ladies and gentlemen. I give you the information, but on this one, I need your help. I've never. I gave you my promise. There's no, I don't have anything. I'm not talking about. There's no prostitution involved with Mickey Dee and the Scoop. None at all. There's people out there everywhere. They're doing everything, promoting. And, that's not what we do. I don't have anything against anyone that does that, but that's just not what we do. So I appreciate the accolades. I appreciate the business opportunities and everything. But unless I can maybe get a role and do a movie or something, or you guys want to, whatever, have fun that way. Like, we used to like Hollywood, but it's changed. So, but I don't. Let me know. Let me know, guys. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. When you need energy, strength, ladies and gentlemen, guidance, look up. Look up. And I'm going to be on your side this whole trip. Let's take energy fuels. Let's take these uranium stocks. Let's take them all the way. Let's go all the way with these rare earths. Let's go all the way. Gold, silver, right now. We don't, like I said, we don't chase them. We replace them right now. We're looking at another trade, and we're solid in our picks right now. Especially if you get the Baby Knockout newsletter, you know what time it is. And some of the other baby knockouts I mentioned on here. In fact, some of the big dogs now are coming out with, UEC and energy fuels and all that. Out there $10. You can talk about them. It's pretty cool to talk about them. But when they were a quarter, 50 cents, and they were less than $1, and I was talking about them, I was a clown, right? Now they're over 10. So, our baby knockouts are growing up, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see what we got. But you guys, give me some feedback on that. Love you. Take care of yourself. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.